Hello YouTube! What's going on today? My name is Nathman65. Welcome back to our Valheim series. And yeah, in today's video, we are going to be carrying on with our progress here. Now, I did say that in not the last video, the video before, that we would either finish the base as soon as we could or go and fight Yargluth. Well, there's one major issue with fighting Yargluth which I didn't think about. We don't currently know where he is. So yeah, the only thing I can think to do is explore this plains across the way again over there and see if we can find his locator. So I'm going to put the base on hold just for now. Just hopefully just for today's episode, whilst we go and see if we can't find the spawning point for the boss. So what am I looking for? The Yargluth spawning trophy mobobs. I also don't think we're prepared in terms of our equipment, are we? We could do with having the padded armor. We've got linen coming out of our ears because of all of the one totem there, 3 totems there. The linen's at the plains farm. Oh, well, I haven't processed it yet, but it is there, ready to be processed. I think I'm still short one little trophy, whatever it's called, fueling totem. That's what it's called, fueling totem. What's in there? What is that? Oh, that's all the tin, isn't it? Tin and copper from when I was... Yeah, okay. Yep. So we need fire resistance meat to be able to fight the boss anyway. Or whatever it gets called. Fire resistance barley wine, I think it is. Yeah, fire resistance barley wine, but I can't. There it is. 10 barley, 10 cloudberries. Okay. I'm gonna go get my barley and I'll be back. Okay, so here we are going back to the base. We've got some barley, we don't need all of it, obviously. Just gonna get enough stuff to make 2 lots. Come on. There we go. Right. Barley wine base for fire resistance. Let's put one there. Because at the bare minimum, we're going to need that for our fight with Yargluth. I didn't even think these things ahead of time. And if I had have done, we could have been prepared. Because that takes time to ferment, obviously. Plus we only have 4 of the fueling totems we need. So, I don't think, and please don't shoot, but I don't think we're going to be able to pull it off in this episode. So, what we're going to need to do, I'm going to put some more work in on the base. And, yeah. Then we will need to go iron hunting, because we're going to need a lot more iron for the padded armor. So that's going to be another thing. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get back to the mountain base that we're in the process of building and get some work done. Okay guys, so I've been doing a little bit of work up top there. If we just come up here, you better see it from here. We've got a little bit going on. But what I'm very quickly realizing is that to make any real progress, I mean obviously I've popped this wall up here so that we've at least got, you know, the majority of the ground level now completed. To make any real progress, we need so much more iron that it is painful. So with that in mind, I took sail. I went up past our plains biome through the gap that we went through before, and I found, well, a nice little swamperoo over here with eight sunken crypts. I have cleared them all out. It took me forever and a day. And would you just look at that? 8 times 30, which is what? 240? No. Yeah? I have no idea. But anyway, we've got 8 times 30 plus 7 times 30 plus 18. That's so much iron, it's unreal. It's going to take even longer process than it did to mine and bring back. So this is where the fun begins. What I'm going to do is just move this little smelting operation in here so we can get started, and then I will be back to you once we've got a reasonable amount of it done. Okay, so there we have it. Not the most efficient setup ever, but I have 4 smelters and 3 kilns on the go. Obviously I had a bunch of cores just chilling back at the Black Forest house, so yeah, put them to good use. Chomping through that now, and yeah, I'm gonna come back to you once we've got all of that iron processed. Okay, and finally I have finished processing all of the iron, and I've taken down the smelters and whatnot, as you can see, and we can now continue. I do, however, need to just slightly fix the roof here, because, you know, I took it out to make the little dropper there. So yeah, but now that we at least have the resources we need to finish, we should be good to just get going. So I'm now going to spend probably the next hour or so just straight building and getting as much put up as I can, and then I will be back to you. Basically what I want to do is get these reinforced iron beams up the entirety of the way around, and then do as much as I can to put the next floor in, obviously accounting for this staircase. I'm then going to dismantle this shelter, because that will be in the way of the stairs, as you see. I'm going to leave this stuff here just for now, just because it doesn't need to move. And then I'll be back with you once we've gotten to the point where this is there and this is all up. Okay? I'll be back with you. Okay, so here we go. This just gets more and more difficult, to the point where I got fed up with eating in between. My stamina has been doing nothing but deplete. Oh, but we have a floor, we have a staircase, which I had to improvise the top because it just wouldn't play ball with me. We have a step up because I built in the wrong place and had put all of the iron beams in all the way across to about here, and I'm going like, so I'm going like this. I'm like, going from this side, and then I've went Oh wait, that's one too high. And then I've already done like most of this absolute abomination. And then I've gone, yeah, I can't be bothered fixing that, so it's staying. So yeah, that's the story of what happened there. Now, I'm intrigued as to know what you guys think. I think I know what I feel about this, but obviously having these doesn't look nice. Having the stone walls can get a bit boring, so I'm thinking of switching it up. Now, do we just do this and then put some odd bits and bobs in here and there? Or do we cover all of the walls with just wood walls just to, like, break it up? Or do we put wood wall features? So, to give you an idea of what that would look like, we get some wood. Oh, wait, hang on. I need to go and get stuff first. Well, I'll be back with you in a second. There's just a couple of things I need to take care of. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking in terms of a feature wall. I have no workbench set down, so I just destroyed it. Okay. Just plop him here, I guess, for now. So, in terms of wood feature wall, what I'm thinking is... So, I'm going to use this wall here, I guess. Could have done with using that wall or something, but I mean, I guess I can just use this one. So we've got this one, which is obviously completely covered. Then we have the wood beams option. Then we have what I'm calling the wood feature option, which would be something a little like this, right? So we break up the dead look in here by doing big ball now. Why can't I get it to work? Let's place the other one in first. No, what I'm going to need to do then, so that I can use that. Where's the snapping point? Like a millimeter of snapping point right now. One. There we go. So yeah, so we'd have one wall like that, or one section like that, and then we'd skip a section, and then we'd do a section like this. And as you can see, I'm setting them sort of offset like this. So it looks a bit cool. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Right, that was it. So yeah, so we do like that, so that it kind of covers up the wood beam effect, the reinforced wooden poles even. Yeah. But it also breaks up the stone just by having like a section of wood, section of stone, section of wood, section of stone. Or we can cover the whole thing like this, which I kind of like, considering we've gone for the wood ceiling. Which I need to do in there as well. Or we could go for the original option, which was just cover up the beams. Obviously around the windows, we're more than likely going to end up just covering the windows, as well as putting in a little more extra work here and there. But I'm going to open that up to the comments to see... I want your guys' opinion on that one. I want to know what you think. Do you think we want this, this, or this? So let me down in the comment section down below. Okay, so I'm going to get cracking. I'm going to get this ceiling completely covered with wood like we have done there. I'm also going to transition it between the two, and then I will be back with you. Okay, so here we go, guys. I've had a little bit of messing around with the stairs here, trying to get it to work, and I think it's in a pretty good spot. it's more manageable now than it was before. So yeah, we've also now got a complete ceiling. Because of the change in height, I've obviously had to do some messing around. And I've done this to hide whatever on earth I was doing with that iron reinforced beams there. Don't really know what I was messing around with there. It just happened. Again, as I said, let me know. This with the sort of featurette type things, or just cover the iron beams, little bit of wood beam action. Let me know what you think. I don't know if I'm actually warming to this or if I prefer this now, thinking about it. Now that we've got the full ceiling in all the way through, I'm thinking this is going to be a nice option. But then, I don't know. With the stone floor and a wood roof and wood wall, I feel like it's going to look weird. So yeah, we are all set in here now. If we come up top. Now, as you can see, this tower, well, I say in inverted comments, tower, because you should not be able to, if you are in your base, nearly jump into your tower. Yeah, you're on the upper layer of your castle. The tower should not be a place where you can just casually jump into. Yeah. Although that said, I can't actually. Weird. Definitely would have thought I could have jumped that with a bit more stamina, but there we go. Anyway, yeah, we've got the nice opening here. I want to get this last bit built, which is going to turn this into a room with the top here being like a complete, it's basically just a look at me sort of moment, look what I can do. And then this, obviously, we're going to rip the roof off and build it even taller, because what point is a tower if it's actually basically, I mean, look, if I show you, we go up on top of here again. Okay. We look across from here, basically just going to be the roof section that's taller than this, which is not acceptable, not in any way acceptable. So yeah, we're going to be ripping the top off of this and building it up. Obviously, the majority of the inside of it is oh, that was a shot and a half. The majority of the inside of this is filled in anyway, so it's not exactly a functioning tower apart from this very top bit. You know, this very top bit we could turn into a functioning room or something if we really want to, but I'm not sure we do. I feel like it's just as it is. It is the way it is, you know? No, we definitely can't jump in there, and I'm not going to mess about too much for fear of falling. So yeah, we are running low on resources nowadays. The wood is basically gone. The stone is getting there. But obviously we do have a wooden stone farm back home, so it's not too much of an issue. We can go back and find more. So yeah, I'm going to keep on building and do what I can with the resources I've got. Okay, I'm going to build this bit up more first, and then we'll deal with that afterwards. Obviously this is becoming very large. And it's not done yet. We're obviously still going to construct this. We've got more I want to build out this way, including a bit that's going to go down there somewhere, and around the back here is going to be just inaccessible, so I'm going to dismantle all of that at some point. And we've got some wooden platforms down there from when I was originally building. They'll need to come back up and get gone. But yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. This is definitely coming along. See, can we do it in one? That was way over. Oh, look at that. Absolutely stellar shot, if I do say so myself. So, I will continue with some more building, and I'll be back with you. I must say, guys, as somebody who works a full-time job, a video like this is absolutely crushing me. This is a lot of time going into this build. I'll put it that way, okay? Right, anyway, I'll be back with you. Okay, guys, so ignore the fact that we're running out of food entirely and marveling the fact that we have now completed this section, which actually, when I get up there, is even taller than I had expected. Yeah, see, the roof of that is like, oh no. Yeah, the top level of this is like in line with probably about middle of the roof there. But yeah, so we have completed this level along with getting the flooring in there. We've put a little staircase in there to get up there, so we now have this bit complete. This is one of the most painful things I have ever done in Valheim. Like, the amount of time that is going into this is absolutely insane. Especially with things like this, because you have to place 1 meter square at a time. Yeah, so that little piece right there, by that piece, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so it takes quite some time, but yeah, it's worth it in the end. When you look at, like, when you start out, you're like, oh, the first couple are so painful, and then you keep going, it starts getting better and better and better, and then eventually you look at it and you just go, whoa, like, wow, you know. But yeah, so it's definitely worth it eventually. At some point down the road. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until the storm blows over, and then we'll do an outro, okay? Okay, and here we are, ending out the episode. As you can see, we have made an enormous amount of progress with our base. We have now, essentially, we have now got a base. We could, you know, put up a lot of decorative and indoor pieces and we could work with it. I was wrong. From looking at distance, you can now see that that is basically in line with the sort of the bottom of the roofing section of there, especially when you look from this angle. But it is what it is. I think we are coming along incredibly nicely with this base, and I'm really starting to enjoy, you know, reap the rewards of all of this time spent on it. That being said, in the next video, what we're most likely going to do is go and take a crack at finding Yagluth and hopefully taking him down. We have still got some iron left over, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade to the padded armor at the start of next episode, and we'll go from there. Hopefully, well, I'm hoping that with the padded armor, that's going to be enough of a boost that we can take him down. Oh, thank God. I did not want him to start coming over here because I desperately don't want to fall from here. But yeah, so I'm hoping that jumping up to the padded armor is going to be enough that we can take him on. We're also going to have a look at our food situation, see if there's anything better we can do for a boss fight. But yeah, we'll get into that next episode. For this episode, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you have enjoyed your stay with me here in Valheim. If you have, drop down below the video, give it a big fat thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're on well, yeah, we're closing in on that 100 subscriber mark, and yeah, I'm really enjoying this series, and every time somebody hits that subscribe button, it just makes it feel even better. So yeah, thank you to everybody who is joining me and subscribing, and yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good day, guys. Peace out. Bye.